Hello everybody, welcome to Brainy Dental. Let's watch this tutorial on how to make an access cavity in a maxillary canine. This is an extracted maxillary canine. This is the labial surface, the palatal surface. The length of the canine is about 26 mm. It is the longest tooth in the mouth. The access cavity is made on the palatal surface. To decide the point of entry, we divide the palatal surface into two parts by drawing a line like this. Now a point just below the mid-crown, somewhere here, is the point of initial entry for the access cavity. Position the round burr perpendicular to the palatal surface and start the initial cutting. The pulp chamber of the canine is the largest of any single-rooted tooth. In the cross section, it is ovoid in shape. It has only one pulp horn, which corresponds to its one cusp. We have made a notch by cutting through the enamel. Now our next step will be so far, our position of the burr was perpendicular to the surface of the crown, and now we will change it and make it parallel to the long axis of the crown. The cutting is done till the pulp chamber is reached, and then a significant drop of the burr into the chamber can be felt. With help of a 15 number file, we'll explore the root canal orifice and enter into the root canal. You can see a straight line access has been achieved. With help of a straight burr, the overhanging enamel and dentine of the palatal roof of the pulp chamber are removed, including the pulp horns. The burr is used in sweeping out motion, and as the cutting proceeds, it will reveal an ovoid-shaped pulp chamber. You see, the shape of the access outline should reflect the shape of the internal anatomy of the corneal pulp chamber. And in this case, it is ovoid. Therefore, our access cavity is ovoid in shape. The straight probe shows a direct access into the root canal. In this position, you can even see the root canal orifice.